So this is, as you can see, a replay of a game I just played. And was insanely close, and I just think maybe it's interesting to play, to watch and to play. That's my Slowpep deck, or Slowpep as I decided to dub it. Well, it will be very close, and for a long time it will look like I will lose. I'll make a mistake up there. Or was it that? No, it was. Yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't the match where I made the mistake. Well, I kind of made a mistake, but it wasn't too bad. It was okay. That was a mistake. I should have placed it a bit lower, and I could have captured the bridge, but I placed it too high, and I won't capture the bridge with the snake. But for what do we have our good friend? But here I would have needed a snake against him, and I'll pay dearly for that one here. And you see, I just lost tons of life to this play. First thing, of course, is getting the field. Getting a bridge back.
I feel bolstered already.
Again, I played my Snake Druid too early, and I could have neutralize the rammer with that, well, that will be. That's a point where it got incredibly close for me because of that misplay here because of these actual two misplays with the Snake Druid. First one wasn't really a misplay since I didn't know he had a rammer at that point, but afterwards I knew he had a rammer, and I still played that. And here I get another hit, 2 hits from the sniper, which also is 100 damage more. Brings me closer to it, but now my deck slowly starts to take control of this. I mean, we know if I... There he had the World Bomb, which kinda didn't exactly play at his favor. Lucky for me, now I also can play another the Demon Warrior played on top to counter his Marines. Maybe should have played him bottom, but here comes the Rammer, and this time I don't miss the play and play the Snake Druid, and the Rammer got captured before he got in range. He even wasted a healing fireball on him. Here comes Zeus again. Apparently either didn't know that he couldn't hit him, I don't know. It was weird. Good is that the Shockcopters also counted with Reboomer because they survived it.
I feel bolstered already.
Up there comes up the next Rammer. That Snake Druid is in position to counter him. Now I got, for the 4 mana, I got the Present, which in this case turned out to be a Pop Wizard. Pity he got destroyed by the lightning. Overall, you see how the game just totally turned, and that's kind of what my APEP deck usually does. It hard counters people by, like, really hard. You see here, again, Rammer got killed before he could do something, thanks to the Beam of Doom and the invulnerable building. The puffs make lightning strikes a lot less dangerous for me, which is nice. Here, destroyed the building, so the demon could make some more attacks on him. On the upper side there's again the Rammer, but this time behind him is also the dragon, which I was incredibly aware of at that point. I didn't even realize I was winning. And again, I didn't. I completely missed it. That's the APEP deck I'm using here for that. I use the double disruptors to slow my opponent more or less to my pace. He's still usually a bit faster, but the defensive choppers and the snake druid usually manage to counter, like, the worst stuff. Like, for example, if he sends Scratchords or stuff like that against me, the defensos can counter it easily. If he sends a cleaver or a rammer, well, I got the snake druid to hold him in front of APEP, and APEP takes care of the rest. My own demon warrior just profits incredibly from my slow deck, from his very slow deck here. Considering at the moment to remove the statue and add a cleaver, but the statue kind of does its job exactly as it should, slowly dragging back the enemies into his own territory, slowing down further. But overall, I really like the deck. I love APEP. He's the only other monster I've unlocked. You can't see it, but I actually have bought him, so even after the week is over, I will still have APEP, which is nice. So, well, I got a free token. Let's see what's in that, and with that, I'll close the video. Come on! Purple shards, purple shards. Okay, no purple shards for me. Purple shots for me. Oh, money for me. Money is good. That's 500, I think. Yeah, that's nice. That's actually a lot. I mean, that's like what you get for average, even with the prime bonus. You don't get that much. I mean, I get double money for the from daily quest, which is really cool. I'm not sure about achievements. I don't think even achievements give you any money. I don't know. Oh wait. Oh, I would need to complete all other achievements? Let me check. Those are 7, 10, and I would need 12 more. Okay, that's weird. Ah, there are more. Resource gathering, yeah, probably if I use more tokens, stuff like that, yeah. Well, I see what I consider building at the moment is Mordor Call to Arms stack. Oops.
Come to me, minions.
Oops. Nah, it fits again. Really like the APEP. APEP, of course, is also really strong. Like 60% of the cards are in the area to give APEP his bonus attack speed, which gives him a nice, which makes himself a good defense at that point. The range 10 is a bit low in comparison to like Stormbringer, but okay, Stormbringer has the highest range even without his ability, I think. So nothing too shabby. Let's compare it with her. Setsu has also range 10 pulse rifle, okay. So 10 is average, but the real thing is his attack speed bonus for each card with 5 or more for up to 140% additional attack speed if my hand is completely full. And since I'm basically cycling through the puffs, and well, using the Serpent Druid, the Snake Druid, if the enemy has a Rammer or a Cleaver, I use him to counter, else I'll also cycle through him. Well, that's my deck, so more or less I wanted to give you an overview of this pretty close game I played before. I hope you enjoyed it. It was really close, and I know I'm only bronze, so it doesn't really say much. But I like the game, and I like this deck I built. I really like it. It's nice. It's nice to play, and I think if rank doesn't really matter if you have a deck you enjoy playing, you know. So, well, with that, it's already pretty late at my place, so I would say good night. Have a nice day, night, whatever. See ya.